Hello, my name is Joan Takayama-Ogawa from OTIS College of Art and Design, and one comment that I would like to say about failure is that I wear an apron in the studio that says, "Shiitake happens." As long as it doesn't always happen to me. Many AICAD colleges are participating in online commerce, generating important revenue, marketing programs, and bringing new audiences to your colleges. Let's consider organizing a centralized AICAD shopping experience of unique art and designs and links between the AICAD website and your colleges. We could establish AICAD colleges as leading voices in the American creative economy. Today I will share with you the history of 3D printing and clay at OTIS College of Art and Design. Unique to OTIS was the early adoption of 3D printing in 1996. Mattel Toys was experimenting with 3D printers, and some of their employees taught in the OTIS Toy Design Department. Today, OTIS Toy Design continues to achieve almost 100% student employment. So what does success look like? Fundamentally, we expect our students to draw well. We expect our students to draw in multiple mediums. We expect our students to digitally render. We expect our students to render for all seasons. OTIS Digital Media cannot fill all of the entertainment industry employment opportunities. It was in this setting of technological advances in toy design and digital media that I saw a future in blending cutting-edge technology with clay, which is one of the oldest materials. Our goal is to use 3D printing or additive manufacturing as tools to make objects never seen before in clay. At the same time, we began to focus on educating material-driven artists who know their materials well, so they can be free to create while still receiving a theoretical and conceptual art education. Material-informed designers have a desire to make, resolve real-world problems, and make a living. Hapa is a slang term reserved for Asian children of bicultural ancestry. Hapa table takes the sting of racism and transforms it into a beautiful wooden hospital table with a light paper clay tray for an ill patient who is frightened and lacks appetite. 3D software makes physical objects which are performing at levels rarely imagined in clay. Perhaps Chris Anderson's prediction that many consumers will move away from cheap manufactured goods and seek industrial artisans could someday come true. At OTIS, we take 3D printed models and teach students ceramic manufacturing techniques so they can become informed, material-driven designers. We are seeing the return of cottage and college industries, appealing to niche markets. The industrial artisan will need to be more curious and knowledgeable about manufacturing techniques so they can design for mass production. Modern-day MacGyvers are driven to make a better vase, which has a triangular cutout for a stray flower or leaf. The best way for students to become deeply invested in their work is for their projects to be personally meaningful. They are afforded sufficient production development time, given access to materials, and overcome many challenges. I, too, needed to become a more informed industrial artisan, and I was awarded an OTIS faculty development grant. I needed to learn plaster mold making. Improved student eye, hand, gross, and fine motor coordination improves each week. These products were introduced at Dwell on Design. These products are in the process of mass production and marketing. Portfolio shots of students making furniture landed them jobs because design firms seek informed makers who are designers. Let's see more photos of students creating the beauty of everyday design. We remodeled my kitchen. Using it as a test kitchen, we discovered a market for custom handmade tile for high-end Los Angeles kitchens and bathrooms. Last year, the last major Los Angeles ceramic manufacturer closed. So I built a backyard production studio to fill this gap of limited production so we can test markets for clay products. The ceiling of this outdoor studio is going to be equipped with solar panels to fire the kilns, and the water will drain into a central reservoir, which I have turned into a bonsai garden, but it goes into a reservoir where we will be able to pump water out and water the rest of the garden during California's extended drought. Next week, we all celebrate Veterans Day. It is important for us to teach art and heart, and when we do the right thing, a village of supporters step up. And just last week, we filled the auditorium honoring OTIS veterans. Programs such as OTIS Creative Action, Art Option artists carved clay and drew OTIS veterans, and PBS's Craft in America premiered their latest episode service with the theme, Working with Your Hands Heals. Next year, why don't all AICAD colleges step up and honor our veterans? And a message to my students: if I can make it or paint it, you will not 3D print it. 3D printing should not substitute eye-hand coordination. Manufacture your own products so you can become material-informed artists and designers. Then sell it, test the market, burn student loans, create visibility for yourself and college, tell and show your story, and change the world of art and design. And to all of you today, we are the creative voices of America. Let's begin a series of email exchanges, conference calls, Skype meetings, and figure out how to market AICAD colleges. For it is our karma to pass the creative baton to future generations. For if we are to be remembered as a civilized society, it will be the art and design we leave behind. Thank you for your attention this afternoon.